This year kicked off with a major update to run energy, making your agility level more rewarding than ever. The TLDR is you now regenerate energy faster, especially at lower levels. And more importantly, your energy drain is no longer based on your weight alone. It's now influenced by both your agility level and your weight. This is an interesting side effect that Graceful is no longer as essential as it once was. For this reason, I recommend you prioritize leveling your agility over unlocking the Graceful outfit. So the answer to the question, why should you train agility, is very simple. So you can run longer. And this satire post from over a year ago is finally a reality. Furthermore, you will also need agility for a bunch of important quests, with the highest level requirement being 70 for Song of the Elves. One useful item for training agility is the Summer Pie. This pie will not only heal you, but also boost your agility by 5 levels. This increases your XP per hour as you're less likely to fail, and you can even use it to unlock higher level courses earlier on. Coming back to weight real quick, make sure this is at 0 to prevent energy drain while running courses. You can also lower your weight via these items. One more thing I would like to mention before we get into the training methods is that you now get Marks of Grace for most agility courses, so it's no longer a rooftop exclusive. And for anyone new to training agility, you can exchange your Marks of Grace for Graceful pieces in the shop underneath the Bertor pub. Every piece will reduce your weight and increase your run regeneration, with the full set increasing your run regeneration by 30%. From levels 1 to 20, you can run the Draynor Rooftop course. You can do this straight out of Tutorial Island and it will take around 30 minutes. Or you can do the Tourist Trap quest in half that time and spend the XP lamps on agility to skip levels 1 to 26. And if you like efficient leveling, here are some other quests for you. At level 20, you will get the best XP rates at the Brimhaven Arena. You can get here by taking Captain Barnaby's boat in Rimington or a glory teleport to Karamja. This place was reworked last year, which I covered in another video. Unlike conventional agility, you don't follow a single route, but instead you constantly chase down these ticket dispensers. They change every 60 seconds, and when you tag one, you get awarded with an agility ticket, a shop voucher, and experience that scales with your level. Due to the scaling, you can stay here all the way to 99 if you wish. If you have the medium Karamja diary completed, make sure to equip your Karamja gloves, as you will get 10% extra experience for obstacles and bonus experience when exchanging tickets in the shop outside. You should also bring some cash, as you will have to pay a small entry fee to the arena. Also bring food for when you fail obstacles at earlier levels. Bring summer pies for the agility boost, which will also increase your hourly XP rate. As the dispensers change every 60 seconds, you can obtain 60 tickets per hour for an additional 20k XP per hour. When I did this on a low level account, I was still able to get nearly 50k XP per hour, which is insane considering the terrible XP rates you get from rooftops at these early levels. By the way, if you see people spamming this obstacle, it's because they're AFKing with a foot pedal. You can recreate this by installing the detached camera plugin, which allows you to spam obstacles by clicking in the center. I like to use this plugin to spam obstacles while I'm waiting in between dispensers. Moving on, at level 52, you can access the Wilderness Agility course. This is located in the deep wilderness, and you can get here by teleporting with an Ice Plateau teleport tab. Here you can get better XP rates than in Brimhaven, assuming you don't get interrupted by PKers. This course features a dispenser, and when you tag it after completing a lap, it spits out an XP ticket. You can redeem the ticket at the same dispenser, but it's better to wait until you have a nice streak going for bonus experience. You can also pay 150k to the dispenser to receive noted alcohols and blighted food every time you pass. And you will also get a looting bag if you don't have one in your bank. The value of the alcohols increases with your streak. At a 61 plus streak, you can make up to 2.5 mil per hour, but if you log out, your streak goes down by 10. And if you die, well, you lose everything. For safety in numbers, you can join the Agility FC friend chat and join masses in Bounty Hunter worlds. They have a lot of rules, so read the Discord before joining. I'll leave a link in the description. At level 60, you unlock the Seers Village course. This rooftop is even better if you have the Kandran Heart Diary completed. This allows you to swap your Camelot teleport for a Seers Village teleport. So at the end of the course, you can teleport to Seers Village and skip the run in between. This adds 10k XP per hour, and as an extra bonus, you will also get more Marks of Grace. If you don't have the Heart Diary completed, you will get better XP rates from Brimhaven or the Wilderness course. Another alternative is the Werewolf Agility course, which is higher effort but offers better experience. This course is located southeast of Canifis, and to enter, you will need a Ring of Chaos from the Creature of Venkenstrain quest. One of the werewolves will throw a stick, and if you retrieve the stick each time and give it to the trainer at the end of the course, you will get bonus experience. From 62 all the way to 99, you get the best experience from running the Hallowed Sepulchre. This activity is locked behind the quest Sins of the Father, so you may not have access to it yet, depending on where you are in the game. It also has a massive learning curve, which will impact your XP rates while you're getting used to the obstacles. There are 5 floors to this activity, which are locked behind agility levels 52 to 92. If you are interested in the Sepulchre, I recommend watching an in-depth guide to help you understand the obstacles. Moving on once again to chill training methods, we unlock the Pollnivneach Rooftop at level 70. This course will offer higher XP rates if you have the Hard Desert Diaries completed. By the way, if you have been doing rooftops since Seers Village, you will complete your Graceful at around level 76 agility. Players with Song of the Elves completed can switch to the Priffdinas course at level 75. Here you collect crystal shards instead of Marks of Grace. This course is similar to rooftops, but occasionally spawns portals which function as shortcuts. Use these to get higher XP rates. At level 80, the Rellekka Rooftop is your next unlock. Here as well, you get better XP rates with completion of the Hard Fremennik Diaries. And finally, at level 90, you can run the Ardougne Rooftop for the best low effort agility XP in the game. By the way, I made a calculator that allows you to check how long each level will take and how many laps you will need to complete. Alright, let's look at some alternative courses I haven't yet mentioned. For starters, here are the rooftop courses you can do between levels 20 to 60. However, I don't recommend you do these as the XP rates are really bad, and it's better to level your agility before getting Graceful. The newest agility course is the Colossal Wyrm in Varlamore. There are 2 tiers, Basic and Advanced, which are unlocked at levels 50 and 62. Neither of these give the best XP for these levels, but it could be worth it simply for how low effort these are. Your character spends more time in animation than at any other course, so there's a little bit more downtime, safer when you're watching a movie while grinding out agility. There are also some uniques to grab here, such as the Graceful Recolor and a cool morph for your squirrel pet. Speaking of the squirrel pet, if you want the best chance of getting the pet, you can camp the Penguin course. This requires 30 agility and a clockwork suit from the Cold War quest. If you are a collection logger, you will also want to spend some time in the Ape Atoll Agility course, where you can unlock transformations for your monkey backpack, which you unlock during Monkey Madness 2. I recommend doing this past level 75, at which point you get decent XP rates as you no longer fail the obstacles. According to the wiki, the full grind lasts around 25 hours. Another worthwhile mention is Barbarian Fishing. If you AFK at Barbarian Fishing, from 48 to 99 fishing, you will accumulate 1.1 million agility experience, which is enough to skip levels 15 to 74. And that's a wrap on agility. If you're new here, my name is Dean and I make short bite-sized guides for OSRS. Check out my channel for more quick guides and subscribe for more content like this in the future. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!